All right. Hello there, and welcome to.
Bling 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 bong. Oh, you know that
Oh
song?
my God, you are so Japanese.
No, I don't know. And Charlotte's the one that got me listening to it, so it's not even me.
Oh, okay. Well, this is the Minimum Effort podcast with JJ Jones and Menkin Reagan.
Making ray gun.
Well, let's go ahead and try something new.
You're not going to edit it in. You're just going to play it now.
Yeah, why not? Why not? It gives me a nice little bumper to control your chaos that you decide to.
It's like we're
add in.
professionals now. We got an intro.
Something like that. So this episode is going to be a little different. We're going to reflect on someone who's passed, and I gave Mencken a little bit of homework. It was more freelance homework to see what he would come up with.
Mencken only found one thing.
It's okay. It's all right. It's all good. I mean, the big thing is that that Akebono has passed at the age of 54, way too young, especially for such a legend. First foreign Yokozuna, which is like it's crazy. Yeah. Like for people that don't know, that sumo is literally the heart and soul of Japan, and for a foreigner to get to that point is freaking amazing. He disappeared for a second, and we're like, where was he? And there were some people that had like a sixth sense about it. I think that the best way to honor him is probably for me to get demonetized yet again, and we're going to watch his last Yusho. Oof, look at that power. Yeah. Our fellow Hawaiian just there checking him out. He's like, all right.
Can't tell who that was. Oh, Akinoshima, my bad. This is Akinoshima.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So it's going to be all 15
all
of
his 15 days. I see.
Yeah. What a powerhouse.
Mm-hmm. He really was built different, though. Look at that size.
That size and his speed. He's so fast off the line. And his lateral movements and making sure that he gets to the grips that are most beneficial for him are huge.
That lateral movement must come from basketball, because that's what he was playing back in Hawaii.
And if you remember, this one he was talking about retiring before this basho. So just for him to go out there and I mean, spoiler alert, he already I kind of said it ahead of time that he gets the Yusho, but he goes 14-1, which is huge. I'm actually kind of liking the song. Little Morotezuki, and
Out.
ain't nobody stopping him.
And he was the tallest sumo wrestler ever, right? He was taller than Boxeo, I believe. Yeah.
How tall was he?
6'9", I think. Boxeo was like 6'8", I believe. Akebono was like 6'9".
Look at those eyes, man. Oof. Oof.
Akebono was 203 centimeters, 6'8". Let's see. I wonder how Hokuseiho was. 204, so Hokuseiho was taller. Then who was the tallest sumo wrestler? Hokuseiho must have been the tallest sumo wrestler. Or I don't know. Anyway.
It's okay.
Oh, Chiyo Taikai. I remember watching Chiyo Taikai, Kaio, people like that, like as a young kid.
Yeah. So this was what, 2000? So you must have been what?
I was 7.
That's wild. That's wild.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was really small. Well, when all the Hawaiians were in their prime, right? But I still remember watching on TV. My dad putting it on and watching it on TV. So. And I remember my dad playing Israel Kamakawiwo song Tengoku Kara no Kaminari Akebono Musashimaru Enkomishiki. Oh, Kaio. Nice. The current Asakayama Oyakata.
Oh, really?
I believe. Isn't he Asakayama? Or is that's Chiyotai? Oh, yeah, Asakayama, because Kaisho is from Asakayama. Oh, Takanohana. It just makes it look so easy. Akebono makes it look so easy.
So easy. True legend.
Oh, fellow Hawaiian.
Yep. Oof. So, yeah, man, I feel like that's the best way to kind of, remember someone at that peak, right? That last Yusho, and then going 14-1 is pretty amazing. Now Akebono has done a lot he didn't just do sumo, right? He also did other things. I think that it's important for us to think about the other things that he did, right? So the next thing I'm going to show is him doing something a little different.
Talking about
MMA.
K1. Oh, is it MMA or K1?
It's K1. It's technically K1, and he's going against Hoyler Gracie. So K1, if I remember the rules right for this particular one, it is technically MMA. So that's how you kind of get a Gracie involved, right? You got to be able to present the ground, right? This match doesn't really go the way that we wanted to go, but nonetheless, it's still amazing that he went out there and tried something different, right? Post-retirement, I'm always amazed at what people will do.
Yeah,
Right.
I mean, you're retiring from a sport that's already physically demanding to go to another physically demanding sport.
Yeah, and he fought Bob Sapp, which you don't. Bob Sapp is a freak of all freaks. Somehow he's still doing weird stuff. Maybe I'll get a cameo and add it in right here because I feel like that would be fun.
That would be fun.
If
A lot of
it's
people outside of
affordable,
Japan don't really know Bob Sapp that much unless you were really following Japanese culture back in like the early 2000s to like
or all the MMA heads. I feel like everybody that is like an old cat in MMA, like me personally, I saw. God, I think technically I started at UFC 1.
Oh, did Bob Sapp fight in like the early UFC?
No. I'm just saying how like old school of like MMA I am. Yeah.
MMA wise.
Because
Okay.
I had one of those like illegal cable boxes that allowed us to watch pay-per-views. So we watched all the Tyson fights, and then that was just an organic when Tyson, lost, bit people's ears off and stuff. You needed something new to watch. My family abandoned everything, and I moved over to MMA, and it made sense for me, including that first Pride. And I'm pretty sure the first Pride, we didn't know who won or who lost on the last match. It was one of those weird ones where we were just kind of a little lost, and there was no internet really at that time. The next one I think is probably the coolest, and if I'm going to get demonetized, it's probably from this one. It's going to just be screenshots with a little bit of smooth music behind it from the WWE.
Pro wrestling, nice. Oh, the sumo, that sumo.
Yes. Which was really cool. Like you think about everything that that international sumo whatever thing is doing, and this is like the kind of the cool way to do that, right? They are in a giant stage, everything, it's a fake match. That's what this is supposed to be. But I mean, you got first of all, they're traditional. Talk about huge, right?
Both of them.
Somehow we went backwards in that. And I think the people that do that league now have to wear compression shorts, which is crazy.
Unless Edobor didn't, though.
So I think Madison Square Garden, they have to wear compression shorts or something. There's something weird because I saw Jared say that Mike saved his life, or Mark Jones saved his life, and he showed a pair of shorts, and I don't know exactly what that is. Maybe we can pull him in and ask him a question or two, a little bit behind the scenes. But nonetheless, they got the Gyoji out there. The
looks like he's dressed pretty properly too. I don't know if they got someone former professional or.
He is dressed exactly how he's supposed to. So I don't know.
Nice.
So yeah. Do you have from your research, did you find anything?
I looked I watched some videos. I put in Google, like fun facts, funny stories, interesting stories. Only thing I could find was once he, in his prime, he went to a all-you-can-drink place, all-you-can-drink 1,980 yen, and he drank 40 drinks in like 2. I don't know if it was their hour yet, like how many hours or something, but 40 drinks is a lot of drinks.
That is a
So
lot.
from then on, the store manager did not allow any sumo wrestler to come in and do all you can drink. Because 40 drinks is a lot. I think a lot of people, even if they could in like 2 hours, maybe 8 or 9.
Nah, I don't. Nah. I don't think my liver could handle that.
Hammer them down one after another, and you want to feel really bad after maybe 8 or 9. But I think 6 or 7 is the average.
I've heard
one every like 20 minutes. So yeah, 6 maybe.
The only person that I've heard that's kind of like that is Andre the Giant. Andre the Giant used to just throw them back. There's a lot of crazy stories with him, but that was one of my favorite ones where he's just drinking beyond drinking. So yeah, I had one thing that I guess it's barely even a thing, but I knew he was Hawaiian, right? But I didn't know he was also Cuban.
Oh, I didn't know that. No.
Yeah, so that was a fun thing and then I cross-reference because you're on the internet.
Yeah.
So I had to make sure like everything I went to kind of said the same thing. So it's either real or it's a really good fake.
Mm-hmm.
So give it time, and then somebody might think that that's actually reality.
Or you find out somebody would be like, fact check us and be like, JJ, you're wrong. He was
okay
Cuban. He was this normal white person.
Interesting.
Just your everyday white person, man.
Yeah, I didn't say full Cuban.
He did say part Cuban, and he was also
Cuban.
native Hawaiian too, right?
Yes. So that's I think next time I was also looking at his family tree. And I was trying to figure out who from where is going to what, and then it got really complicated because a lot of Hawaiians are related to Hawaiians, and then so my brain, and then I didn't understand like cultural, like how everything kind of worked. Then I realized I should go ahead and back out of this before I put my foot promptly in my mouth like I always do.
Yeah. Now that troll, remember that troll that was like, oh, my uncle is like, you know what? Maybe he's actually telling the truth.
I know. I mean, he'll probably pop his little head up and be like, I told you. All right. Thank you, Mengkin. Again, heavy heart. Akebono, you will be missed.
Yeah, I was actually quite surprised and quite sad actually. I was watching some of his old interviews because everybody started posting that all the news channels, right? And I was like,
yeah.
Some
news channels had it wrong too. Some news channels definitely used the wrong video of somebody put with a video with Kanishiki instead of Akebono. So I mean, KPPS, you suck.
But yeah, I got teary-eyed and I almost cried. See you guys.
Ding. All